the Grabie's Falls in the National Park. Cool. But it's 1 o'clock now, so let's start the webinar before further ado. And so this is a Veculum webinar for those who, and it says I'm going to start recording. I've already started recording. Okay, great. So this is Veculum webinar number 6, and it's for Plus and for Pro users, for guys who are doing insurance work, and also for those who don't drink and fly. Drinking and flying is not recommended, apparently. Not that I've ever tried it, but yeah, just a 2 cents tip there for free. And the purpose of the webinar is to show you how to add unauthorized additionals and to request approvals for them. This is for a manual system outside the insurance authorization system. And this will then, when I say an insurance system, I mean the web-based insurance system. This will then flag jobs in the work in progress window to show you which jobs are awaiting authorization. So, rules for the webinar: raise your hand to ask a question, your virtual hand that is. That will be in your little GoToWebinar pane. There's a little hand icon. You just click on that and I'll get a ping and I can ask you what the question is. Don't talk while someone else is talking if you're unmuted. And there's multiple people unmuted. Sounds like school. Raise your hand to ask a question. Don't talk while someone else is talking. All that good stuff. So without further ado, let's go on and I'll show you what we're talking about. Okay, so one of the things you might want to do is go to your quote and job defaults in your setup tab. And in your other tab, there's an option to always require authorization when you add manual extras. So remember, this is not imported extras. This is manually adding extras to the job. You can tick this or untick that depending on how often you might find it annoying. But yeah, I would suggest you add it for the moment and then see how it goes. And then you can always change it at a later stage. Okay, let's go across to our jobs in progress. So typically it would be a job that would be in your shop that would now require some additionals added. I've got 2 spares that I've already added, extras that I've already added, but we're going to need a couple more apparently. So more than just the bumper or 2. And I'll just show the extras. And we go to add an extra and you will see there is a little tick box here, must still be authorized. Now because we said by default this is on, when we come in here this is going to be ticked by default. So we're going to replace our front bumper slider, for example. Bumper slider. Okay. Oops. Okay. Let's add a bumper slide. Where's the bumper slider? Bumper slider. Bumper slider. There. Bumper slide. Okay. And this is ABC, our trusty ABC spares, and it's a XXX part, and it's 245, and there's 2 of them, and it doesn't require panel beating. It's, let's say it's 1 hour stripping and assembly, and there's no paint work there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is after it's been added, you'll notice that it's been added as an unauthorized additional. Okay, so if we hover over our trusty little show icons, show hide items requiring authorization. So if you only want to see the unauthorized parts, then obviously we untick the ones that authorized, otherwise it shows everything. Okay. Now when we go and we can go and request authorization for those additionals. Okay, I'm not showing completion dates and SMSing at the moment. Okay, so it shows the job as now unauthorized. Okay, if we wanted to just see unauthorized jobs, then obviously untick the authorized and it will show you the jobs that have been authorized. Okay, now let's go and make our request to the insurer or the client or whatever the case is to confirm the additionals. We're going to go print. And there is that item that still requires additional approval that we've added. So it excludes the other 2 extras that we added, which we've received approval for already. And now we are just requiring approval for these. Okay, we can obviously email that, and I'll email it to my trusty Jeff Thompson. gmail.com address. Click OK, and it's in demo. It's support mode, so off it goes. And there it's done. Okay, so now we've sent off our request to the insurer, and now we wait for it to come back again. So anytime we want to see which job cards still need approval, then we can come in here and just show our unauthorized jobs. Okay, you can still order the parts, etc., but we can't complete the parts. We can't complete the parts and complete the job until the parts have been ordered and received, obviously, and also the authorization has been received in order to go ahead with the job. Okay, so once we've received authorization for those two parts, or in that case, this one part, then you just go and you ahead and you just tick that box. Now it marks that as authorized. And obviously, if there are items that haven't been authorized, then those ones will obviously stays unauthorized, and then you can then negotiate with the insurer, or then you have to pass a saving or return the part or whatever you need to do for those. But once, in this case, it's been authorized, then we're done, and then it goes off the awaiting authorization list and becomes a normal job that has been completely authorized. And now that it's been authorized, then obviously it will disable this additional authorization request because there's nothing that requires authorization. And we can go ahead and order and complete the job. And that's pretty much it. I don't think I need to say anything else. So obviously, if you've got an insurance quoting system, they've got their web-based platform, then you would import the quote from their insurance as an approved quote. But if you are waiting authorization for a particular part, then and their system is maybe 2-3 days, like I think, for example, Telesure, they take a couple of days, then you can obviously add it as a manual extra while it's awaiting authorization, and then when you get the authorization, then you can mark it off. But at least it allows you to order it for those who use the ordering system. And that's pretty much it. Any questions? Well, okay, so that clarifies your question, Natasha, about the insurance online platform. Great, fantastic. Any other questions? Lorraine says, fantastic. Thank you very much. Oh, it's a pleasure. Cool. All right, well, if there are no further questions, then I will see you on the 27th of June. We'll make another webinar in 2 weeks' time, and I'll send you a notification around as soon as that's done. Fantastic. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I hope you found it beneficial, and enjoy veculaming.